What's up, guys? So today we are in St. Louis, Missouri, outside of Mama's on the Hill here. We're taking on their gigantic meatball and spaghetti challenge. So for this challenge, there is a 4-pound meatball, or no, 3-pound meatball, 4 pounds of spaghetti, and then 2 pounds of sauce. You only get an hour to eat this thing. If you lose, you're paying about like $46. So I've only seen a couple people that have actually completed this challenge. The waitress says a lot of people have attempted it, but very few have actually got it done. So it smells great in this place. It's got some great Italian food. But yeah, let's get inside the restaurant here and check out this delicious spaghetti and meatball challenge. All right, guys. Well, here is the gabagool, the meatball, the pasta, the marinara, the nice looking cheese. Yeah, it looks really delicious. It smells great. Yeah, guys, it's definitely a huge, gigantic bowl. I mean, look at this thing. My arms are shaking just picking this thing up. All right, it starts at first bite. 3, 2, 1. All right, meatball. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is some of the finest pasta and meatballs that Missouri has to offer. As you can tell, just from looking at it, it's about the size of the midsection of my body. Kind of got a how's it gonna fit sort of vibe, but super tasty, really good pasta. Really good, just really huge. Yeah, this is definitely the biggest meatball I've ever seen in my life, for sure. Yeah, definitely a delicious meatball here. Oh, hot. This pasta was also piping hot. Think bagel bites right out of the oven, hot pocket right out of the microwave. Definitely leaving a burn blister in your mouth. I don't know why, but one of the rules was that you could not take the pasta out from the huge bowl and put it into a smaller bowl to kind of let it cool down. So definitely added some difficulty to the challenge. Something like this that's normally super hot would be something with some broth, like some pho or ramen. All right, now on to this delicious spaghetti. Oh yeah, al dente. It's extremely hot. I should let this cool down first. Everybody that worked in the restaurant was super cool. This place is actually in a place in St. Louis called The Hill. That's why it's Mama's on the Hill. But super accommodating. It definitely gets kind of busy, so it was great to let me do the challenge. Definitely a mountain of pasta here, Jesus Christ. I also had 6 people sitting around me, so definitely a kind of a weird situation for a food challenge. I was just chowing down, getting into the pasta, while everybody else was sitting around just eating like a regular person. All right, guys, about a quarter of the way in here. Everything tastes good. Definitely a lot of pasta, but it's going good so far. Another element of difficulty for this challenge was that I basically had 0 sleep coming into this. I flew from Oregon all the way out to Missouri, didn't really sleep at all, but I was determined, wanted to get this pasta down. Definitely a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be, because this is definitely more than 9 pounds. The amount of sauce I think was there, but then the pasta, I mean, they basically just shoved it in the bowl. I was eating it and it looked like it was just getting bigger from just being less condensed. So definitely a crazy pasta and meatball challenge.
You got this, boy.
All right, halfway in here, definitely still a lot of pasta to go.
You got this, man. You got this.
My favorite part about this challenge would be the gigantic meatball at the beginning. I think the pasta was good. It just could have used a lot more of that delicious marinara.
Are you crazy?
I didn't either. I'm like, who's this guy?
This challenge is kind of famous, been around for a minute for sure. There's only been 2 other people I've seen that are actually eaters. Try this out. No, not yet. The bowls, or the dish as you could say, has been changed a little bit. This one that I have is kind of lower, it's wider, can fit a lot of stuff in there. Other bowls I saw were kind of taller. Also, I saw one guy that had something like a rectangular shape, which for this amount of food You could basically just call it a trough because you're eating like a horse. The only two people that I know have completed this challenge was the powerful Randy Santel, and then there was another guy who's also big eater. It's a guy named Darren Eats, who I don't think is actively doing challenges now. People other than that have tried this. I guess there's like a football team close by, so basically just a bunch of random guys for the football team come in, try their luck at taking down, which I am presuming to be about like 12 pounds total of pasta and meatball. All right, 18 minutes left here. Definitely feeling kind of full here from all this delicious pasta. This is definitely one of the toughest challenges I think I have come across since I've been doing this. It's been about a year now. Just from the pasta, they say, yeah, 4 pounds cooked, but I don't know if that's actually what it is. I'm sure nobody's weighing anything here because, yeah, a lot of pasta. The meatball, not exactly hard to eat, tastes really great, and definitely a huge meatball, but that pasta, man, it is a tough one. And you know when you got to take a knee or bend the knee to a huge bowl of pasta, you know it's going to be a rough day. I am part Italian, so I was calling on the strength of my ancestors to do as they did, which is eat massive amounts of pasta and meatball. I am also definitely feeling pretty full at this point. Yep, the belly is busting, the belt was breaking. Those pants I had on, that top button, definitely not fastened. But we are out here for the weekend in the land of toasted Ravs and Cardinal fans, so you won't catch me backing down from what is one of Missouri's toughest food challenges. All right, guys, about 9 minutes left here. Yeah, things are looking a little rough at this point. This gigantic pile of the old gabagool was definitely a lot harder than I was expecting because it was said to be about 7 pounds of food and then 2 pounds of liquid with the sauce. But hey, yeah, definitely a rough one today, but we got the scale coming out to see how much food was left.
Good job, buddy. Good job. No. Close.
Is there a scale out here? All right, guys, so yeah, that did not go very well, but here is the amount of pasta left here. Yeah. They said the amount of pasta kind of varies on the day on foodchallenge.com, so we're gonna bring a scale here, see how much is left. But yeah, that was definitely a lot of food, but very delicious throughout the entire thing. Yeah, the meatball is great, the whole pasta, the marinara sauce, everything tastes really good. Definitely make some good Italian food down here over at Mama's on the Hill. All right, and see you guys in a second. We're just gonna bring out this scale. All right, so we got about 2.6 pounds left here, but yeah. Definitely a lot. Gonna have to come back here and try out the Mama's on the Hill spaghetti and meatball challenge again at some point. But yeah, right for today, cannot eat this. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching the video, and I'll see you in the next one.